time ever doing anything like that. I mean, I've been with one family from 2011, but I've never been involved in very...
You're watching the ZNS Network, the People's Station.
Coming up in the news, government officials conduct assessments on homes in the West Grand Bahama area. Also, history made, a female officer appointed as the officer in charge of the Northern Bahamas. And the Grand Bahama Junkanoo Committee releasing the lineup for the 2024 New Year's Day Junkanoo Parade. The Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition starts now.
This is the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Good evening and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. I'm Ramiko Knowles. Thank you so much for tuning in. Topping news tonight, the Disaster Reconstruction Authority making good on a promise made earlier this year to repair homes in Grand Bahama and Abaco. Today, officials visiting several homes in the 8 Mile Rock area that have been undergoing repairs for the past several weeks. Our Aja Quant was on the trail this morning and has the details in this report.
The Disaster Reconstruction Authority making an inspection visit here in the 8 Mile Rock community today, where they have dedicated the last 8 weeks to repairing homes. Now, Member of Parliament Kingsley Smith also teaming up with the DRA to visit the areas and ensure that they are on track for the end-of-year deadline.
Today is a follow-up to show the Bahamas that we are doing what we promised to do. Repairs
by the Disaster Reconstruction Authority continue on homes throughout Grand Bahama and Abaco that are still recovering from Hurricane Dorian. According to DRA Executive Chairman Alex Storr, almost 150 homes between both islands are currently being repaired. Expressing contentment, both Storr and Member of Parliament Kingsley Smith convey satisfaction with the progress seen during the inspection. Smith affirming the fulfillment of promises made during the campaign period and commends the DRA team on a job well done.
Some of the work was skillfully done, and we hope and we continue that they continue doing what they're doing. We must commend the DRA and their team for a job well done.
All the residents are happy that now when it rains they don't have to worry, they don't have to grab the pots and pans, and they are in much better conditions than they were several weeks ago.
In 2019, DRA replaced the Small Home Repair Program with the Homeowner Assistance and Relief Program, seeking to provide assistance to residents whose homes were damaged during the passage of Hurricane Dorian. Some of those residents now expressing gratitude for the well-needed assistance.
They didn't have to, but guess what? They did. And thank God for that, and thank God for our Member of Parliament as well, and for everyone that assisted in helping with the work especially. I'm very proud of the work that the gentleman had done.
It's been a long time. I applied for it under board administrators, but on behalf of my MV, he made sure it was done. I'm grateful, and I thank on behalf of him and the DR, because my house was in a mess.
And while some residents received roof repairs, this resident will receive an entire home.
You see where I live now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how I feel.
How long have you been living in the home?
About 20 years. Never get a repairs. No, nothing. I just wasn't in a position to get a repair or nothing. All I can say is thank you very much.
Now, for anyone still experiencing hurricane-related damage to their home, you are urged to contact the DRA immediately, as the window is closing soon. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Aja Quant.
Thanks, Aja. Well, a number of officers within the Royal Bahamas Police Force ascending the ranks today, among them Chief Superintendent of Police Shanta Emily Knowles, who was promoted to the esteemed rank of Assistant Commissioner of Police and appointed officer in charge of Grand Bahama and the Northern Bahamas. Her promotion marks a historic milestone for the Royal Bahamas Police Force's history, as she becomes the first female officer to hold this esteemed position in the Northern Bahamas.
Let me first say that I give all of this, I give all glory to God. I thank him for allowing me to be in this position that I am in today, to be able to serve the people of my country, but more specifically the people of Grand Bahama. I am elated that the commissioner has chosen me to be the first female to command the Northern Bahamas. I'm going over there with a heavy heart, but of course I'm going to remain humble. I believe that once I get on the ground and I'm familiar with the officers who are assigned to that district, I believe that our work in Grand Bahama will continue with what I'm seeing. Let me say that I've been looking at the statistics for Grand Bahama, and while I won't speak to statistics, I can say that the officers of Grand Bahama have been doing an excellent job. And so I will add to that. And I hope and pray that they welcome me with open arms.
Now, with 29 years of dedicated service within the Royal Bahamas Police Force, Assistant Commissioner of Police Shanta Knowles has held pivotal positions of leadership. Notably, she served as the commander of the Criminal and Detective Unit, overseeing various divisions, including the Southern Division Criminal Investigations Department, Family Island District of Exuma, and the National Crime Prevention. Her extensive expertise in criminal investigation spans 27 years, during which she led the Sexual Offences Squad and established the Trafficking in Persons Squad, notably handling the first human trafficking case in the Bahamas. ACP Shanta Knowles takes over from Assistant Commissioner of Police BK Bonamy, who officially retires on Tuesday, December 12, 2023. Assistant Commissioner of Police Bonamy retires as officer in charge of Grand Bahama and the Northern Bahamas. An official handing over ceremony is expected to take place on Tuesday, December 12th. In other news, the number-picking ceremony hosted over the weekend by the Grand Bahama Junkanoo Corporation, the anticipated lineup for the 2024 New Year's Day Junkanoo Parade, has been revealed. Each Junkanoo group now knows the sequence of their appearances for the event scheduled on January 1st. Excitement and anticipation are escalating as the hype surrounding the event continues to build. Shane Stubbs was present at the ceremony and brings us the details in this report.
Scores of Junkanoo group members gathered downtown Freeport to learn their fate for the upcoming New Year's Day Junkanoo Parade. In the A category, first out of the gate will be the Superstar Rockers, executing the theme, The Beauty of Nature. Appearing second will be the Classic Dancers, taking everyone on a tour through the motherland. Hitting the streets third will be the 5-time champion Platinum Knights, who hope to make the crowd feel young again with the theme, animation, and cartoon favorites. Here's PK leader Thomas Curry on how they're feeling going into the parade, seeking their 6th straight title.
It'll be history in the making, you know. We have the young talent that can do it, so we're hoping for the best. We look very good in the shop. We're going to be ready. We're finishing our final preparation. And we want Bahama to look for a great show, as normal, from the Platinum Knights.
Securing the 4th and final slot out of the gate were the Swingers, who say they have a lot to prove, which makes their theme fitting. Let's get to work.
This parade is personal because this is for Barry, our group leader. So this one is to the heart for him, because when we go down that road, we put on a show and we come in ready. So they better come ready, because when we come in with pressure, and pressure is burst pipe.
The B category will feature 5 groups. New Generation will make their appearance first, donning all the flowers. Second will be the Bushwhackers, keeping the forest green and pristine. Third out of the gate will be the Sting Junkanoo group, followed by the Women Them coming out 4th, and lastly, Showtime Junkanoo group will display the Golden Jubilee. GBJC President Andrew Bean and Freeport Business Association Executive Karen Ferguson Bain look forward to the groups putting on a great show.
Thank the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture for allowing us to have this event. We'd like to thank the Carnival Cruise Line, who would have made our major corporate sponsor.
On behalf of the Freeport Business Association, we are excited about the parade to come, and we wish you much success. There can only be one winner, but you all are winners in our eyes.
And now it's time for the groups to bring their A game as they get ready to head the Pioneers' way on January 1st. From the Bahamas tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shane Stubbs.
Thanks, Shane. Now, following the number-picking ceremony, 2 B category Junkanoo groups have mutually agreed to swap positions in the order of entry. Consequently, Showtime will now lead the category as the first group out of the gate, whereas a New Generation will take the 5th position. The Grand Bahama Junkanoo Corporation has received the formal request and, in adherence to the rules, has approved the arrangement to accommodate the group's mutual agreement. Well, switching gears now, the University of the Bahamas Northern Campus hosted the UB Ignite Summit to foster entrepreneurial growth and technological innovation in Grand Bahama. The program is an initiative partnered with the Inter-American Development Bank. Our Aja Kwan reports.
Aiming to enhance entrepreneurship and innovation, the University of the Bahamas Northern Campus hosting their Ignite Summit at Pelican Bay Canal House. The summit welcoming global experts, researchers, and business leaders who envisions Grand Bahama as a technological hub. One of which is the Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Ginger Moxie, who highlights the alignment of the program with the government's blueprint for change. She underscores the significance of initiatives like Innovate 242, her brainchild, designed to create a dynamic environment catering to tax-based entrepreneurs.
With Innovate 242 and UB Ignite, I see a brighter future for Grand Bahama, one that is filled with technological advancements and innovative solutions to global challenges.
Dr. Ian Strawn, president of the UB North Campus, speaking to the pivotal role the university plays in fostering innovation and entrepreneurship.
Today's event is one more crucial step in achieving our goal of fostering a climate of innovation in Grand Bahama that breeds commercial success, attracts investment, and boosts employment.
The collaboration between Inter-American Development Bank and the Grand Bahama Port Authority with UB North was also lauded as an essential element in the success of the initiative.
This project, UB Ignite, has been, I think, a catalytic role and will continue to be to achieve this economic diversification and job creation, and hopefully we will see more and more of this.
The relationships formed here have the power to spark collaborations that transcend industries, that can lead to innovations that redefine where and what is possible. So let us embark together, collectively.
The keynote address being delivered by Coral Vita President Gator Halpern, speaking to the crucial role of technology in restoring ecosystems, indicating a direction for utilizing innovation for environmental sustainability.
We'd love to create more innovative solutions around this idea of creating restorative, sustainable solutions and technologies that can support the ecosystems on this island right here in Freeport and to sustain Grand Bahama.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Azure Quant.
Well, the Public Hospital Authority welcomed a number of new chaplains to Grand Bahama in an effort to provide a source of comfort, solace, and spiritual guidance to those in need. A special graduation ceremony taking place on the weekend where the chaplains were recognized for their commitment to health care. Jay Philippe picks up that story.
8 new chaplains successfully completed the first commencement exercise for the hospital chaplains clinical pastoral education training program. The graduation taking place this past weekend, where the Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. The Honorable Michael Darville, congratulated the chaplains on completing the CPE program on Grand Bahama. The graduates included Pastor Dr. Vincent Burton, Father Rudolph Cooper, Minister Margaret Cunningham Pratt, Deacon Jeffrey Hollingsworth, Pastor Calvin Parker, Pastor Cornelius A. Smith Jr., Pastor Peter Watson, and Mr. Esmond Weeks.
Today we recognize the ministry to the sick, the injured, within hospital walls and our clinics, and it's always been an intricate part of our biblical training in our faith traditions. It is an understanding that healing encompasses not only physical recovery, but also nurturing one's emotional and spiritual well-being.
Other hospital officials, including Acting Managing Director of the Public Hospital Authority, Mr. Keel Isaacs, and current Grand Bahama Health Services Chaplain Pastor Adrian Bethel, also joining in to express congratulations to the new graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that the Public Hospitals Authority, it is at such a point. We are at a point of great change, of great monumental shift. I want you as chaplains so badly. I want each and every one of you to finish well. Spiritual growth is a choice. Someone say it is a choice.
Reverend Canon Sebastian Campbell reminded the graduates on their responsibilities as chaplains for the Public Hospital Authority.
As we embark on our journey as trained chaplains, we must remember that our call is to put people in touch with who their supreme being is. Every human being has or worships a supreme being.
On the night, other Grand Bahama Health Services chaplains, along with former hospital administrator Sandra Mortimer Russell, were recognized for their long-standing services to health care. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Jay Philippe.
When we come back, the Minister for Grand Bahama and a Member of Parliament for Pine Ridge spreading some holiday cheer. That story, sports, and more when the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, continues.
The sale that can't be missed. Dolly Madison's 3-day long Christmas Bliss. December 14th, 15th, and 16th. Get 25% off store-wide. And the 25th customer every hour of the sale will get an additional 5% off for a total discount of 30% off. That could be you. Spruce up, decorate, and revitalize your space through the sale that can't be missed. Dolly Madison Home Center's 3-day Christmas Bliss with free treats for your kids.
Unwind every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Prop Club at the Grand Lucine Hotel. Enjoy tasty food specials on draft beers and house specialty pizzas. The Prop Club, the best place to meet friends and enjoy happy hour. The Freeport Players Guild proudly presents Caribbean Christmas, a joyous, exuberant interpretation of the nativity story in song and dance. Regency Theater, December 14th, 15th, 16th. Showtime is 8 p.m. December 17th, matinee is at 4 p.m. Tickets priced at $30.
Don't miss the free holiday limited edition bangle going on now at Pandora, Port Lacaya. Their gift to you while supplies last. Happy holidays from Pandora, Port Lacaya.
List your home in Grand Bahama with H.G. Christie. Visit their new office in the Port Lacaya Marketplace. H.G. Christie, celebrating over 100 years of service.
Keep it cool with Bethel's Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, located number 3 Milton Street. Phone 602-5467. December 13th through 15th, it's Flash Friday. 3 days to shop all day at participating businesses. Save with sale discounts and specials. Win prizes for shopping local. It's a Rake and Scrape Christmas party Saturday, December 16th with the infamous Elon Moxie and Bimini Boy Stevie S. It all goes down on Thackeray Street, Queens Highway, across from M&E Caterpillar. Super giveaways, bear and drink specials, music by DJ Governor, hosted by Daddy Steely. All brought to you by No Holds Bar and Lounge.
The Lucaya Service Company, LOSCO, urges operators of vessels of all type to exercise extreme caution and care while navigating through the Fortune Bay Canal, as the navigational lane is restricted. LOSCO do apologizes for any inconvenience caused and thank the boating public for their patience.
This new year, the city comes alive again.
You want that mid-range to carry the bass, to allow that sound to travel way down the boulevard.
The backline will be rocking and shaking and the music will be there.
You always see energy, beautiful costumes, we can do that same thing.
Just one network brings it to you. The 2024 New Year's Day Junkanoo Parade.
What is Christmas? It's not about the candy canes, gifts, or lights aglow. It's about the hearts we touch and the care that we show. I'm Raven Davis, reminding you to remember the true reason for this season. Merry Christmas.
Your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Christmas came a bit early for residents in the Pine Ridge constituency. The Minister for Grand Bahama and Member of Parliament for the area, the Honourable Ginger Moxie, hosting a special community give-back ahead of the holidays where families were treated to lots of food, prizes and gifts for the kids. Minister Moxie was grateful to those who made the day a success and was happy to have a few special friends in town.
It's the third year of doing it for the constituency of Pine Ridge, where we have, food, drinks, music, gifts, plenty gifts for the kids, because this is a community, a diverse community, but many in the community do not have. And so we always want to ensure that each kid leaves with a gift. And so just happy, and happy actually to have with me the former members of Parliament for Pine Ridge as well, Aunt Vicente Russell and Dr. Michael Darville. And so that's a great thing.
As former members of Parliament of Pine Ridge, Aunt Vicente Russell and the Honourable Michael Darville were happy to see the residents have a smile on their faces and say they will continue to lend their support to Minister Moxie, who they feel is doing a great job on behalf of her constituents.
I reside in Pine Ridge, a few feet away from where I stand, and it's a genuine effort she has done. She's showing the continued care by myself, Dr. Darville, and now her.
Being here on Columbus Park brings back great memories from my interaction with the residents of Pine Ridge. And we're here in full support of Ginger, who we believe are doing an excellent job, not only in Pine Ridge, but as Minister for Grand Bahama.
For Your Health is Wealth, Monday's tip.
Have you been feeling tired, lacking energy, or having shortness of breath or a rapid heartbeat? You could possibly have iron deficiency anemia, or as Bahamians would say, low iron. This is the most common form of anemia and can only be confirmed with a blood test called a complete blood count, which indicates if your red blood cell count and hemoglobin are normal. If they are below normal, your physician will try to identify the reason through an assessment and possible referrals to specialty physicians like gynecology or gastroenterology. Iron supplements will be prescribed. Foods high in iron, like green leafy vegetables, can also increase your iron count. If anemia is severe, your physician may recommend an intravenous infusion of iron or blood to increase your red blood cell count. Be sure to discuss your risk for anemia and follow up with any recommendations your physician provides if it's identified. I'm Nurse Thorell Smith, and your health is your wealth.
It's now time for your check on sports with Jay Philippe.
Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm Jay Philippe, and welcome to sports. It was yet another busy weekend in sports, week 14 of the NFL season, but let's begin with basketball. Buddy Hield and the Indiana Pacers fell to LeBron James and the LA Lakers 123-109 in the NBA in-season tournament title game. Hield only managed to score 8 points without hitting a three-pointer. The Grand Bahamian native finished with 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists as the starting shooting guard. The game was the only game in the tournament that does not count towards the standings, but there was plenty on the line. The Lakers players received $500,000 each for the title, while the Pacers players earned an extra $200,000 apiece. Next, the Pacers will play the Pistons tonight at 7 p.m. Sticking with hoops, Rolante Knowles, playing at Spring Hill College in Alabama, scored 12 points and grabbed 6 rebounds in a 91-74 loss to Division I school, South Alabama, on the weekend. The Morris Island Abaco product went 8 of 4 from the field, including 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the game. On the year, the Badgers have a 5-4 record with a 2-2 conference record. Their next matchup will be against Flagler College on Tuesday. And finally in sports, scores from week 14 of the NFL season. The Bears defeated the Lions 28-13. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens edged out the LA Rams 37-31 in overtime to improve their record to 10-3. The San Francisco 49ers got the W versus the Seattle Seahawks at home to lead the NFC West with a 10-3 record as well. The Buffalo Bills went on the road to take down Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs 2017 in a close one. And the Dallas Cowboys easily took care of the Philadelphia Eagles 31-13 to extend their win streak to 5 games to gain first place in the NFC East. Ladies and gents, that's a quick check on sports. I'm Jay Philippe. As always, be blessed.
Santa baby, I want a yacht and 2 pretty lots with docks in Princess Isle. That's the spot. Santa baby, a Mercedes convertible too, light blue. Parked at Spanish Main number 2. Santa baby, and hurry down to James Charles Realty. Come and trim my Christmas tree with a penthouse key that's only meant for me. Santa baby, an office building right on the mall. That's all. And hurry down to James Charles Realty. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. Woo!
It's only October.
Christmas isn't as far as you think. If you start your layaway now, you'll get it right on time. Make layaway work for you. 50% down on furniture and bedding. Any amount down on mattresses. 6 weeks to pay it off. No interest. Pay whatever you want, whenever you want. Don't get caught on Christmas Day. Come to Island Bedding and lay it away.
This Christmas, unwrap the joy with Pizza Hut and Coca-Cola's incredible Christmas bundle. Order a large one-topping Pizza Hut pizza with a 2-liter Coca-Cola. And for dessert, cinnamon sticks or a decadent Hershey cookie or brownie. Every Christmas bundle purchase gives you a chance to enter to win prizes like a relaxing spa package, a new TV, and more. Dine in or take out. Pizza Hut's Christmas bundle. 352-9191. Win prizes.
When rats are constantly terrorizing the masses, there's only one person who can stop them. After all, not even the strongest rat soldier can defeat the power of budget pest control. With budget, the toughest pest won't stand a chance. Call today at 351-7378.
I feel beautiful. And now I smell so wonderful. Peace Junction. They got everything you need and more.
We are your one-stop gift shop downtown in the Comerville Plaza. Handbags, accessories, and fragrances for men, women, and kids. Open Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Special orders and layaway available. Call 352-9554 for more info.
They got everything you need and more.
The season of travel, and Western Air has got you covered. Enjoy daily jet flights from Nassau to Fort Lauderdale and additional flight times to some of your favorite island destinations. Got bags? We've got you. Your first check bag is free. Personal bag and carry-on included. Enjoy flexible ticket options with no change fees, cancellation fees, or penalties. Travel on your own time. Don't delay. Book now at WesternAirBahamas.com.
Get ready, Bahamas. Take out your lighter. You heard the rumors, and the time is now. Saturday, December 16th. Burna Boy fans around the planet definitely won't want to miss this once-in-a-lifetime party. The hottest global artists and one of the best voices of all time will be performing live in paradise in the Bahamas. For updates about the event, check out theforeigncurrencypromotions.com or WhatsApp at 242-805-0390 or 242-809-1242 or email info@signatureproduction.net. Don't you miss it.
Somebody call the Brinks truck.
Christmas in Freeport presents the Black Bottle Christmas Concert featuring the boss, Rick Ross. Live in concert.
The biggest concert of the year. And you know the biggest boss gonna run out there, boy.
On Saturday, December 23rd at Goombay Park, Freeport, Bahamas. With DJs like Tico T, Overdose, 1K Gaza, DJ Cannon, Just Ride, King Diano, Little Giant, DJ Slangs, DJ Future, Matt Bull, and more. It's Christmas in Freeport. The Black Bottle Christmas, BBC, Part 5, with Rick Ross, the boss, performing live. Saturday, December 23rd, 2023, at Goombay Park, Freeport, Bahamas. Doors open at 9 p.m. until. Security is strictly enforced. For more info, call 602-7751 or 727-3226. The Black Bottle Christmas Concert.
The biggest boss in the biz, Ricky Rose, I'm performing live.
For sponsorship and Skybox info, call 602-7751.
My name is Jolanda Thompson-Everest, and my wish for you this Christmas is peace, goodwill, happiness always. Merry Christmas and have a happy New Year.
Your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Denise Wilson McIntosh is our Facebook friend. Today we extend best wishes on your birthday. Thanks so much for your continued support of the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas. Please continue to enjoy your birthday. And that concludes the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. On behalf of the entire ZNS News team here in the North, I'm Ramiko Knowles. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight continues.
Coming up in the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, a change in the RBPF's hierarchy. Transshipment seizures, a beach vendor hero, and in sports, Mingos strike win. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report starts now.
ZNS News is brought to you by BTC. Win over $100,000 in prizes when you sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with BTC. This Christmas is on us.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Akush Lopinder, and this is the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Thanks for tuning in. The executive arm of the Royal Bahamas Police Force takes on a new look as former Deputy Commissioner of Police Loretta Mackey and former Assistant Commissioners Ashton Greenslade, Theophilus Cunningham, Kendall Strawn, Craig Stubbs, B.K. Bonamy Jr., and Assistant Commissioner of Police Delarice Ferguson hang up their uniforms. Cleopatra Murphy has the story.
Assistant Commissioner of Police Shanta Knowles is set to head the Northern Division as Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernander announced the promotion of she and 9 others to the upper echelons of the Royal Bahamas Police Force.
And I feel that they are the senior promotions at this time and based on what I'm trying to achieve and to ensure the safety and of the Bahamian people and visitors who come to our shore. And what is going on out there at this time. I feel good to know where we are and to be able to appoint these good gentlemen and ladies to those portfolio to take this policing to another level.
Also elevated to Assistant Commissioner of Police are Roger Thompson, Warren Johnson, Roberto Goodman, Earl Thompson, Dwight Adderley, Chaswell Hanna, Damian Robinson, Anthony Roll, Janet McKenzie, Kirkwood Andrews is now Senior Assistant Commissioner of Police. Minister of National Security, the Honorable Wayne Monroe, says officers who did not get promoted should not feel slighted.
A great problem in this institution is that we have an embarrassment of riches. It would be a much simpler matter if we only had one or two people who were stellar performers.
The police promotions come as correctional services officers await their own that Monroe says are coming.
They have been advised that their promotions are at the Ministry of the Public Service and the Public Service Commission being processed. They have been advised that the effective date of their promotion will be 2020. Anyone in this room would be quite happy to get a promotion backdated to 2020, which means they will be entitled to back pay.
Reveling in her own elevation to the top post on Grand Bahama, the first for a female, Knowles is eager to get to work, but is already looking to the future.
We've had women in all ranks except the office of commissioner, and one day a woman will take charge of that office. And so I believe that it's just a topic for conversation.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.
Well, Minister of National Security, the Honorable Wayne Monroe, suggests the public take a recent United Nations Working Group report on arbitrary detention with a grain of salt, as its conclusions are based solely on interviews with people incarcerated and may not always speak truthfully. In fact, he dismissed a number of assertions in the report speaking to the police using force to secure confessions, limited access to attorneys, and that there is not judicial oversight.
There is clearly a fallacious and erroneous assertion of law in this report that says that the evidential threshold to prove that a confession was a result of ill treatment is high. The group reports that an accused has to prove that he was beaten. That is not the law in this country, as you all know. The law in this country is that we must prove beyond reasonable doubt that the confession was taken without oppression.
Monroe also addressed claims of arrest with the use of expired warrants. He says, if you claim someone is arrested on an expired warrant, you should be able to prove it, adding that some of the report's conclusions are alarming as they are not factual and simply motivated by what they were told.
Police are like our guard dogs. People complaining about your guard dog barking, people complaining about him doing things that he shouldn't do, you might figure out maybe in their interest to try and get less scrutiny.
Well, given its geographical location between producers in the south and consumers in the north, it goes without saying that the Bahamas is very much a popular transshipment point for illicit drug trafficking, more specifically cocaine. According to Defense Force Commodore Dr. Raymond King, the main cocaine routes from the Andean countries through the Caribbean to North America or from Colombia and Venezuela through Haiti to the Bahamas. In the case of cannabis, it's from Jamaica, Haiti to the Bahamas. The main cannabis routes from, as we just noted, Jamaica, Haiti, and the Bahamas. All that aside, though, the Commodore stresses that at this time, the United States and Canada are the main producers of cannabis.
The methods of maritime trafficking, use of containers, sailing vessels, fishing vessels, go-fast vessels, merchant vessels, semi-submersible vessels, and a term called parasite modality. That is where those large container vessels, freight vessels, the drugs tend to be tied off on the underside of the vessels and towed. And at some point they would meet smaller vessels who would receive those drugs from them. Methods of air trafficking, general aviation, air passengers. Our statistics for illicit drug arrests, we would have experienced a decrease of some 11%. However, in terms of poundage, we would have experienced a percentage increase of 217%.
This is some 350 illegal weapons have been seized. In the face of recruitment being down, the Defense Force is hoping to make itself extremely attractive for potential Marines. For instance, it has recently been the recipient of just under $1 million benefit package that includes honorariums, compensation for additional qualifications, as well as an upgraded health package.
We have done considerable work internally in terms of rewarding, recognizing persons, because I am a believer of talent management and our deserving employees. And for the last 4 years, the promotion that we are all anticipating before year end would be essentially the third promotion within just over a 4-year period. And so it's not because of inadequacies in terms of management and leading the organization. The value systems for these more recent generations have changed.
Still to come, Gibson trial given a holiday respite. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. There's more news in a moment.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Vocational Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
Welcome to a world where hope is still loud, where dreams are still relevant, and determination has no substitute. Welcome to a nation where the people are still warm, resilient, and innovative. And Commonwealth Bank is at the center of it all, giving innovation and progress an extra push for more than 60 years. We're here for Bahamians because we are Bahamian. Commonwealth Bank, your leader in personal banking services.
This Christmas is on BTC. All you have to do is sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with us. Sign up for one of our $64.99 or higher postpaid plans or one of our broadband bundles and get a chance to drive into 2024 with a brand new Kia Sonet. Pay your bill in full and you can be a winner with our Christmas grab bag. Activate a $15 prepaid combo and get your chance to win Visa gift cards, travel and gas vouchers, and so much more. Watch our Hallmark movie of the week for a chance to win a prepaid Visa gift card. Make BTC your choice this Christmas with over $100,000 in prizes. All you have to do is sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with BTC. Visit any BTC location today. Terms and conditions apply.
Today, like every Christmas, they will join us at the family table. The aunt who photographs all the dishes. The cousin who's always late. The judgy couple. The niece who brings a new boyfriend every year. The bachelor who thinks he's still 20. And of course, the essential one. The one who brings the buckets. We all add something to make each Christmas as unique as the taste of KFC. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Hello?
Hey, girl. What you saying? I just was calling to check up on you.
Hey, girl. Everything fine, but I just can't talk right now. I gotta go to the clinic.
The clinic? Everything okay with you?
Yeah, girl. Everything fine with me. I just trying to get this little one ready because he has an appointment for his childhood vaccination.
Well, Logan's 6 years old. I haven't taken him for his last vaccine appointment since before the pandemic.
Did you know that the childhood vaccinations could protect these little ones from preventable diseases like polio, rubella, measles, and mumps? So these vaccinations for the little ones is the best we could do for them.
I'm gonna make that appointment for him because I need him to get up to date with all of his vaccines. Let me let you go, but call me back when you come back home.
Mommy, I need to go get my vaccines.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, PAHO WHO, and the Canadian government.
Did you know the National Insurance Act provides for an insured pregnant woman to access her maternity benefit before or after delivering her baby? Expecting mothers are entitled to 13 weeks of maternity leave, which can be applied for by completing the Med2 claim for maternity benefit form. Section A is completed by a registered physician or certified midwife. The medical practitioner certifies the expected or actual confinement period, signs the form, and affixes their official stamp. Forms completed by medical practitioners outside of the Bahamas must be accompanied by the physician's business card. In sections B and C, the claimant provides personal and employment details, declares their last day at work, signs and dates the form. The Med 2 form is always accompanied by Form Med 4 or Employer Certificate, which is completed by the employer. Both the Med 2 and accompanying Med 4 forms must be submitted within 3 months from the first day of confinement. Forms submitted outside of this period are considered late and will be subject to review by the Late Claims Committee. Before submitting forms, check that all fields are accurately completed. Incomplete forms or forms with incorrect information will delay the processing of your benefit application. For more information, visit the NIB website at nib-bahamas.com.
The jury in the Adrian Gibson trial have been given a holiday respite. The closely watched corruption trial against the Long Island Member of Parliament and 5 others has been adjourned until the new year. The parties returned briefly to court before Justice Cheryl Grant Thompson late this morning. The Crown informed the court of the absence of Acting Director of Public Prosecution Cordell Frazier due to illness. Gibson, the former executive chairman of the Water and Sewage Corporation under the Minnis administration, faces numerous conspiracy to commit and bribery, fraud, receiving and money laundering charges. He, along with his co-defendants, former general manager of the Water and Sewage Corporation, Elwood Donaldson Jr., Gibson's cousin, Rashay Gibson, Joan Knowles, Peaches Farquharson and Jerome Missick, face a combined 98 corruption-related charges, all stemming from contracts awarded during Gibson's tenure as the corporation's executive chairman. Well, police here in the capital have removed another illegal firearm off the streets. Acting on a tip, officers executed a search warrant on a Pinedale business after 11:30 Sunday morning. There, on the outside of the establishment, was a revolver. No arrests have been made and investigations continue. A New Providence man, meantime, ends the weekend in hospital after being shot late last night. We're told the victim was outside a bar on Charles Vincent Street when a silver Japanese vehicle pulled up. The occupants reportedly opened fire in the victim's direction and sped off. The wounded man left to nurse injuries to his right ear and back. At last report, he was in stable condition in hospital. And a 65-year-old tourist owes everything to a Good Samaritan. According to police, the woman was sitting on the shoreline of Cabbage Beach around 1 p.m. Sunday when a wave pulled her into the water where she was briefly submerged. Luckily, a quick-thinking beach vendor ran to her rescue, after which EMS personnel rendered medical assistance. The woman has since returned to her cruise ship. Marcellus Hall joins us in studio with a check on what's coming up in sports. Marcellus?
Coming up in sports for this evening, Don't Blink ends in dramatic fashion. We'll tell you who the winner was just ahead in sports.
This holiday season, join us for an island game Christmas Cashmas experience like no other.
Ho, 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 ho. It's that time of year again, and we have something extra special for you. We're giving away a blue gift box, and it's filled with magical surprises.
Santa and his gifts are ready to make your Christmas Cashmas dreams come true. Every day, a new surprise awaits. Thanks to our 12 days of Cashmas.
Here we go. Mercy's doing it big this year. Cashmas time with extra cheer. 12 days of merry winnings from your friends at Island Day. Friends we trust, game we
This Christmas, we invite you to celebrate the 12 days of Cashmas with us. Are you ready to unwrap the magic?
Quick, and you can win some awesome stuff at Mercy's Island Game. Yeah.
Get ready
to jingle all the way to Christmas with Fidelity's festive giveaway with over $10,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs. Apply for a loan or open an ASU savings account for a chance to win big. Visit any of our branches for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Enjoy great savings this holiday on your favorite water. Aquapure. Now until December 31st, take advantage of Aquapure's Christmas coupon special. Purchase a book of 10 5-gallon coupons for just $32.50 plus VAT. Regularly $40 plus VAT. And best of all, these coupons never expire. Be sure to take advantage of this great offer. Aquapure's Christmas coupon special going on now. Call 394-7873 or visit aquapure-bahamas.com. Season's greetings from your friends at Aquapure.
Hello?
Hey, girl. What you saying? I just was calling to check up on you.
Hey, girl. Everything fine, but I just can't talk right now. I gotta go to the clinic.
The clinic? Everything okay with you?
Yeah, girl. Everything fine with me. I just trying to get this little one ready because he has an appointment for his childhood vaccination.
Well, Logan's 6 years old. I haven't taken him for his last vaccine appointment since before the pandemic.
Did you know that the childhood vaccinations could protect these little ones from preventable diseases like polio, rubella, measles, and mumps? So these vaccinations for the little ones is the best we could do for them.
I'm gonna make that appointment for him because I need him to get up to date with all of his vaccines. Let me let you go, but call me back when you come back home.
Mommy, I need to go get my vaccines.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, PAHO WHO, and the Canadian government.
It's that time of year again, and Bahamas Welding and Fire has everything you need to transform your home this holiday season. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Trim the tree, hang the family stockings, and gift some Christmas cheer to those you love. From assorted ribbons, garlands, Christmas trees, wreaths, LED lights, holiday props, stockings, and skirts, BWF has the largest selection of all things holly and jolly. And for Santa's little helpers, from kids' bikes to motorized toys, we'll make all their dreams come true. Our helpful staff is waiting to see you. Shop today at BWF. We have all the top brand name tools and kitchen appliances too. Visit our store on number 13 Wilton Street and see for yourself. BWF, we're more than just our name.
It's a different kind of Christmas, but everything is here to bring a smile upon your face. That's what the season brings now. See, Christmas time is the time for your family and friends. Come and shop with us and find everything that you need. Deck out your homes with all we have in store, bringing joy and so much more. And shop Smarty, and shop Smart. Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here at Shop Smart. At Shop Smart. At Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
Efforts may appear to have slowed towards the government's promise to bring about a draft gender policy. Work on this proposed legislation began under late Minister Obi Wilchcombe, and there's been concern it has stalled or even been shelved in the wake of Wilchcombe's sudden death in September. However, Social Services interim point man Miles Slaroda assures this process is still very much in the works and consultations are ongoing. He cautions this will not come about overnight.
This is a fluid situation. It's ongoing. There's going to be further consultation. You know, when we brought the piece of legislation earlier on this year, there were those who were concerned that it did not go far enough. The former minister indicated that, you know, it was a start and we're prepared as a government to listen to those concerns and see if we could find common ground to address them.
Loretta maintains the government plans to live up to its obligations by adhering to international conventions, which it has ratified. In short, the minister wants those pushing for this gender equality policy to know that the administration, too, is serious about this issue, while also hoping to ward off attacks from critics.
The Bahamas is a country of laws. We believe in the rule of law. And so this government, just like every government that has gone before and that will come after, because it is a global village and we don't live in it by ourselves, to have a legal framework regime that is acceptable to not only us as a community, but also the international community who we rely on for goods and services and support.
Well, on the heels of celebrating Disability Awareness Week, our Lloyd Allen joins us live in studio with a look at a Grand Bahama native's journey with a degenerative disease. Good night, Lloyd.
Well, good evening, Makushla and Bahamas. Tonight, we tell the story of a young man in his late 30s struggling with the effects of a degenerative disease.
Hi, my name is Kadero Moss, and this is my story. At 35 years old, I've recently been diagnosed with early arthritis and degenerative joint disease. The doctor said I have a severe case of Blount's disease. As a result of this, I have little to no cartilage left between my knee joints.
Still, Moss says his childhood was by all accounts typical.
I played sports, spent time with family members, everything a normal child would do while growing up.
But at around 13, he began experiencing issues with his legs.
I woke up one morning and I was unable to walk. I was holding on the walls of our hallway, and from then my leg just became bowed. I was often made fun of, called names such as Crabman, Cowboy, Mr. Krabs, a lot of names that fit the way I walk.
Attempting to move on in life, Moss spends significant time sharing his story on social media. He says he has been happily married for 7 years. He's worked as an auto body technician before giving up that dream because of the long periods of standing.
When I first met her 10 years ago, she asked me what was wrong with my leg, and I told her it was just normal bow legs. And she said it didn't look like normal bow legs. So after doing some research, she came back to me and she was like, it looked like you have bone disease called Blount's disease.
Blount's disease is a growth disorder that affects the bones of the lower legs, causing them to bow outward. It's also said to be common in children ages 4 up to the teen years. Moss has reached out to City Hospital in the Cayman Islands, where he has worked with Dr. Narajan Nagaraja on determining a course of action.
To correct this, we need to do a knee replacement, and we need to do a knee replacement using special implants, which can correct both his arthritis and also his bow legs. This complex procedure usually costs higher than the regular knee replacement, and also it is technically challenging. I'm very happy that Mr. Moss is showing commitments to get better, and he's losing weight.
Losing more than 80 pounds and on his way to better health, Moss says the last leg of his journey is the surgery, and he's asking you to help.
All you have to do is search Cordero Moss, Cordearo, and you will see all of my information and my story.
A special thank you to the Northern Service for assisting with this story. Reporting live in studio for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen. Makushla.
Well, thanks, Lloyd. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Stay with us.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.
Welcome home.
Technical and Vocational Institute has teamed up with Breezes Resort Bahamas to produce uniforms for the hotel's team members.
It is truly a proud BTVI day. Led by a very talented head of department and international fashion designer, April Burrows, with the assistance of instructor and master tailor, John Lewis. This initiative allows for local talent, inclusive of our other renowned fashion design instructors whom I would have mentioned, our students and alumni, to design and create uniforms for Breezes staff.
Breezes is very excited about this collaboration. It's a long time in the works, in the making, and we're very happy to be collaborating. Something like this shouldn't even be news, eh? It should be second nature, and it should have been done a long time ago.
Minister of Education and Technical and Vocational Training, the Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin, was on hand during the signing and underscored the importance of the partnership.
The relationship with Breezes is a signal to the rest of the nation and corporate Bahamas that your investment, for it to really be successful, it has to go down to the roots and build capacity and improve our ability as a people to manage our own reality. The point was made, I think you made that, Madam Acting President, that we're not importing these uniforms. They were being made here in the Bahamas. That in itself is a huge something, the manufacture, the local manufacture, and to do it in this institution.
Jonalee McIntosh for Ed Talk.
Trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
Jingle all the way around the world with Shell this Christmas. Win $30,000 in prizes when you spend $20 in fuel at any Shell location. Now through January 5th. Enter now to win 2 round-trip tickets to the Miami Dolphins and Buffalo Bills game, or see the world with a $5,000 travel voucher. Weekly winners will be selected to win thousands of dollars in free fuel, grocery, and many more fabulous prizes. Fuel up and get your receipt for a chance to win with Shell. Now through January 5th, 2024.
Hello?
Hey, girl. What you saying? I just was calling to check up on you.
Hey, girl. Everything fine, but I just can't talk right now. I gotta go to the clinic.
The clinic? Everything okay with you?
Yeah, girl. Everything fine with me. I just trying to get this little one ready because he has an appointment for his childhood vaccination.
Well, Logan's 6 years old. I haven't taken him for his last vaccine appointment since before the pandemic.
Did you know that the childhood vaccinations can protect these little ones from preventable diseases like polio, rubella, measles, and mumps? So these vaccinations for the little ones is the best we could do for them.
I'm going to make that appointment for him because I need him to get up to date with all of his vaccines. Let me let you go, but call me back when you come back home.
Mommy, I need to go get my vaccines.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, PAHO WHO, and the Canadian government.
At BOB, we're bringing the joy this Christmas with the lowest consumer loan rates and flexible financing for everything you need to create wonderful holiday memories. And now through January 31st, apply and be approved for a BOB consumer loan or Visa Classic credit card. And you could win up to $5,000 in cash and prizes. Apply today via bankbahamas.com or send an email to loans@bankbahamas.com. Be merry and win with BOB, your bank, our solutions.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and as the popular song belts out, everywhere you go with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. And if you don't believe me, take a look around town. In fact, our Desmond Saunders is at the Edmund Moxie Park, which has been transformed into a Christmas wonderland. Desmond?
Well, McCuskey, let me tell you, the Christmas season is definitely here, and you can tell by this spectacular display out here at the Edmund Moxie Park. And let me tell you, over 40,000 lights. There's a nativity scene. A movie is playing right now. Earlier, we heard from the Urban Renewal Band. It's all about Christmas and a big celebration here at the Edmund Moxie Park. I have joining me Mr. Kisimu Ellis. A pleasant good evening, sir. What was the inspiration and the spark behind these decorations here this evening?
Well, first of all, the Ministry of Works and we were liaising and talking back and forth, reference to Christmas. And one of the things that came up was bringing Christmas over the hill. Basically trying to bring some Christmas joy over the hill in Nassau. You know, usually we do it in the commercial spaces in downtown Nassau, but this year the Ministry of Works decided to bring it over the hill to the people.
And this is definitely a family event. I see a number of families here, kids enjoying the whole festivities.
Oh yeah, definitely. The thing about it is, everybody asks me where I get my inspiration, and it's simple. My parents, you know, when I growing up in the Bahamas and in Nassau especially, you know, the lights was everything back in the day. You know, your parents would put you in the car and drive you around the neighborhoods, and all you would be looking for is the lights. So for me, that was the inspiration. And once I got the approval from the ministry, they let me loose, basically, and I did what I did.
Great job. Minister Clay Sweeting is here, and he's playing a vital role in the celebrations. Minister, talk about the role Ministry of Works is playing in this.
So Ministry of Works usually funds, like Cassimo said, areas downtown, the commercial spaces. And when the idea came up, we spoke about Family Islands, being the Minister of Family Islands, and then also over the hill. Because for me, Christmas is about a time of giving back, of being together, and most of all, a time of families. And it's evident tonight that this is what actually encapsulates this evening. So to bring it over the hill, to carry this event to the Family Islands is important for me, and special for the ministry that we are able to give back in this way, where they can have this experience for the full month of December. And I want to congratulate the think tank, Cassimo and his team, for not only providing the work that we hired them to do, but also giving back in different ways. We're doing the movie night, for having Christmas caroling next week, and for giving back in different ways that he wasn't hired to do. So I want to thank him and his passion for the community, and I look forward to working together in the future.
A resounding success, the Christmas feel and spirit in the inner city and here at the Edmund Moxie Park. Back to you, McCuskey, in the studio.
Well, thanks, Desmond. And on the other side of the holidays, mental health at Christmas. The topic for the As I See It column this week. Author Tanya Smith-Cartwright touches on the flip side of Christmas, where many are not able to join in the merriment of the season for various reasons. Smith-Cartwright also warns about overspending and being responsible during the Yuletide season. As I See It is published on our websites at nestbahamas.com and our social media platforms every Monday. Through this column, Smith-Cartwright explores a multitude of trending, controversial hot topics and brings them to us as she sees them.
Are you or a loved one under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home health care supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price. And you can even shop online. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you, at the Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street. We also ship to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Call Ports at 377-1771. Health is the greatest gift.
That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare, and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health. Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
I was lying in a dream. There was possibility, and then a great epiphany. If this real was true, I'm calling that was so.
This year, give your loved ones the gift of world-class healthcare.
Hi, my name is Avery Fowler. I am 24 years old and I got a liver transplant. Started with ulcerative colitis, and I think from there it spread to the liver. That's when she told me that I have autoimmune hepatitis.
I give God thanks for the opportunity that we have to give to Avery. And I'll say I'll give it again, and I'll do it again if I have to.
All along, the insurance obviously was providing the support of every step of the way.
As a company, we were there to support him, not only from the financial aspect, but the human side of it, to bring that comfort during that difficult walk.
Bahama Health's comprehensive medical plans ensure that you and your loved ones are covered every step of the way. Visit our website at www.bahamahealth.com to join the family.
Michael is an amazing boss. He has an outstanding work ethic where if somebody doesn't show up to work, he's going to call, make sure that you're all right, make sure everything is good with you, man. That's just the type of person he is. Now, because Michael is such a good boss, I go into CBS Bahamas and I going to get him one of those Milwaukee drills for a Christmas gift. CBS Bahamas is the best place to get your Christmas gifts for your friends and family. CBS Bahamas.
Extensive renovations underway at the Governor's Harbor International Airport. Area Member of Parliament, Minister of Works and Family Island Affairs, the Honorable Clay Sweeting, says those upgrades are long overdue and will provide the traveling public with a safer environment when visiting the island.
We're investing over $2 million to bring it up to standard, international code, to make provisions for additional airlift. Actually, we have a commitment from American Airlines, who will start in February to fly direct to Governor's Harbor, along with Silver, and I'm sure that other airlines will follow because it will be brought up to standard in Parville. We're going to fix the roadway coming into the Governor's Harbor Airport, which is a concern. But we're also extending the Governor's Harbor Airport now, and the work will be completed before February 3rd, I think it is. So we're on a tight timeline.
Well, it's time now for a check on Family Island weather, and for that we turn to Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Makisha. We have cloudy skies after the passage of a frontal system, which is in the central Bahamas. Details coming up later in the newscast, so stay tuned. Temperature-wise now, we're at 75 degrees, the relative humidity 79%. We have north-northwest winds at 8 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,016.7 millibars. That's 30.03 inches. And your temperatures around the Family Islands are this evening. They are brought to you by Family Guardian Insurance Company. We're protecting you. 69 degrees in Freeport, Grand Bahama, and Green Toll Key in Abaco, Marsh, Abaco at 68 degrees. The Berry Island, 72. Alistown, Bimini, 76 degrees. 76 also in Harbor Island. Rock Sound, Eleuthera, 75. Fresh Creek, Central Andros at 76 degrees. Camp Space at Andros, Black Point, Exuma, both reporting 77, and Alistown, Cat Island. San Salvador and Rum Key at 76, 78 degrees in Georgetown, Exuma. Now we pick up a pocket of 77s in Ragged Island, Clarence, Long Island, Crooked Island, Betsy Bay, and Acklands, Matthew, Tiny, Nago 80, and the Turks and Caicos Islands at 81 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Builders Mall, home of FYP, the Tile King, and the Paint Center. In the northwest and central islands, the winds are going to be northwest to north at 12 to 18 knots. The wave height 3 to 6 feet with a moderate chop in place. Low tide takes place at 26 minutes past midnight. Now for the southeast Bahamas, southeasterly winds 12 to 18 knots, wave height 3 to 6 feet with cautious flags also in place for the southeast Bahamas. On Tuesday, we have a northeast to east flow at 15 to 25 knots. Very rough sea conditions. They're going to be around 5 to 8 feet over the ocean, so advisories go in place for boaters in the northwest Bahamas. Tomorrow, high tide tomorrow, 6:54 in the morning, but the low tide at 1:25 in the afternoon. In the central and southeastern islands on Tuesday, northeast to east at 15 to 20 knots, wave heights 4 to 7 feet. And on Wednesday, for all areas, we're going to have northeast to east wind at 15 to 25 knots. Those rough sea conditions will continue into the middle of the week, with advisories remaining in place throughout the 700 islands. High tide 7:40 in the morning, low tide at 2:12 in the afternoon. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells time and jingle bell time, dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time.
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Shores. But stay tuned, your extended weather forecast is still ahead.
Want to have your voice heard? Send your letters to the editor to digitalmedia@znsbahamas.com. Share your thoughts on current events or positive stories within your community. That's digitalmedia@znsbahamas.com. We want to hear from you.
At RBC, we know the roles you have to play can change quickly. Whether it's a homeowner, a new parent, today's head chef, or the family chauffeur. Whatever life asks you to be. RBC is a bank for all of you. Win Christmas cash with a no-fee loan from RBC.
The best holiday specials are at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Libby Spaghetti and Meatballs, 15 ounce, $1.49. Mullis Ready Cut Macaroni, 16 ounce, $1.99. First Choice Sugar, 4 pounds, $2.69. Chicken Leg Quarters, 10-pound bag, 99 cents per pound. Countryside French Fries, 2 pounds, $2.99. Jenny O Turkey starting at $27 and large smoked half hams starting at $23 at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Join up for life insurance. Secure the ones that you love. Join up with Family Guardian. We offer full protection. Join the family. Join the family. Family Guardian. Protect the ones you love. A friend that you can trust. Family Guardian.
At Costrite, our members know that there's a lot to smile about. They know that membership has its privileges. Guaranteed low pricing on every item, every time you shop. Each membership comes with 2 cards. That's one for you and a free card for a member of your household. Gold card holders earn an annual 2% rebate up to $500. Costrite members get discounts at other participating businesses. So that's a lot to smile about. Whether it be clothing, appliances, home goods, or groceries, shop at Costrite, where membership truly has its privileges.
Hey, Mom, can you look after Kaylee?
Sorry, I'll be out for a while dealing with my home and car insurance.
What? You know there's a newer way, right?
A new way?
Where have you been? Look, go to newerinsurance.com, log in, get your quote, buy your insurance, done. You can even use it to manage a claim.
Oh? By the way, it's not newer. It's N-U-A. Where's she been?
Do it anyway with NUA Insurance Agents and Brokers.
It's a different kind of Christmas, but everything is here to bring a smile upon your face. That's what the season brings now. See, Christmas time is the time for your family and friends. Come and shop with us and find everything that you need. Deck out your homes with all we have in store, bringing joy and so much more. And shop Smarty, and shop Smart, and shop Smart. Oh, everything is here at Shop Smart. And shop Smart, and shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
This Christmas is on BTC.
All you have to do is sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with us.
Sign up for one of our $64.99 or higher postpaid plans or one of our broadband bundles.
And get a chance to drive into 2024 with a brand new Kia Sonet. Pay your bill in full and you can be a winner with our Christmas grab bag.
Activate a $15 prepaid combo and get your chance to win Visa gift cards, travel and gas vouchers, and so much more.
Watch our Hallmark movie of the week for a chance to win a prepaid Visa gift card. Make BTC your choice this Christmas
with over $100,000 in prizes.
All you have to do is sign up, top up, pay up, or watch and win with BTC. Visit any BTC location today. Terms and conditions apply.
This is ZNS Total Sports. ZNS Total Sports brought to you by Sans Bear, who reminds you to recycle your beer bottles for cash in Nassau, Grand Bahama, and now Abaco and Eleuthera.
Welcome to your ZNS Total Sports Check, everybody. I'm Marcellus Hall, the 6th installment of the Don't Blink Home Run Derby in Paradise, wrapping up on Saturday over there on Montague Bay. A bit of a surprise winner, 18-year-old Bryce Dean, capturing the coveted title on his final swing of the competition, beating out Major Leaguer Will Benson in the process. Now, Team World, however, did win the team format as they outslugged Team Bahamas 68-63. Organizers well pleased with this year's event, with early stage planning already underway for next year. And the UB Mingos took on Inter in Nassau 17 in a very physical Bahamas Football Association match on Sunday night. This at the Roscoe A.L. Davies Field. In fact, first half ended with 4 yellow cards and was lackluster in terms of scoring. The match went on into the halftime tied at 0. Second half, though, was something to celebrate for the Mingos, and celebrate they did. Peter Chalmers in the 78th minute. He controlled the ball in the box and was able to find the net here. The team celebrated that goal with an almost iconic reenactment of a World Cup celebration. That goal put them up 1-0. 84th minute, Stanley Grandpierre controlled the ball way outside the box, fires a shot for the 2-0 lead for the Mingos. After that goal, the team celebrated on the sidelines. Grandpierre wasn't done yet. Taking the ball deep in the box, Grandpierre was able to find striker Morgan Wood for the goal in the 87th minute. Mingos scored 3-0 and again celebrated the accomplishment. One more celebration for the team. Winger O'Brien Hines had a few misses early in the first half, but not going to be left out in this one in the 80th minute on the assist from Grandpierre and Wood. Hines finds the net for the 4-0 lead and the final score. Mingos now sporting a 3-0-2 record in BFA action.
I had to show that we are the best in the league. Go get our goals, you know, be dominant even when there's, you know, competition that we don't feel as if they'll be on our level. But you got to be consistent, got to be good, and got to put your effort in it. Up to the 90th minute, we was going at them. You know, it was just our fitness. We trained 5 days a week, showing that we could do it from the 1st to the 90th.
Mingos with a very busy weekend as their women's volleyball team also in action. They hit the court against a very good Lady Warhawk squad. Just could not close out the set each time around. Mingos took the early lead in that first set, let the Warhawks back in. They take it there 25-22. Second set, Mingos again with the lead. But again, it's the Warhawks coming back. They win this one 25-22. Mingos again in that third set, determined not to let things get away, but the Warhawks just too much. They take the set 25-22, taking the match in 3 sets. In the other ladies match on the afternoon, Lady Panthers outlasting the Lady Spikers in 5 sets, 20-25, 25-16, 25-17, 17-25, and 15-13. League play, if you're wondering, resumes later on this week. And that is your look at sports for you here on this beautiful Monday. Weather's coming up next. Stay with us.
ZNS Total Sports brought to you by Sans Bear, who reminds you to recycle your beer bottles for cash in Nassau, Grand Bahama, and now Abaco and Eleuthera.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
Tourism today. Bahamas tourism today.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Amidst the landscape of our national successes, this phrase echoes a truth as clear as the Bahamian waters. This profound saying resonates deeply with the outstanding achievements of the Bahamas. The path forward began shortly after the COVID-19 pandemic ended. We seized every opportunity to broadcast globally that the Bahamas was open for business and ready to welcome guests as part of its journey to economic recovery we at the ministry in 2022 also launched a series of global sales and marketing missions entitled Bringing the Bahamas to the World. The purpose was to export a taste of Bahamian culture directly to industry leaders and media across various venues around the globe. We achieved our goals collectively and exceeded expectations. And today, I can share that we have achieved our 2023 visitor arrival goal of 8 million, and we did it ahead of schedule. The success of this journey is as a result of the collective effort and collaboration of all of you, our industry stakeholders, hotel operators, promotion boards, visitors, and the dedicated Bahamian communities across our 16-island destination. As we move into the new year, let us carry forward this spirit of unity and cooperation, continuing to work together for the prosperity of our beloved Bahamas.
The most important thing in life is family, and whenever you need reliable advice, you look to the people you know you can trust. At J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers, we earn our clients' trust every day. Whether it's home, motor, travel, or commercial insurance, we've got you covered. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
Michael is an amazing boss. He has an outstanding work ethic where if somebody doesn't show up to work, he's going to call, make sure that you're all right, make sure everything is good with you, man, because that's just the type of person he is. Now, because Michael is such a good boss, I go into CBS Bahamas and I going to get him one of those Milwaukee drills for a Christmas gift. CBS Bahamas is the best place to get your Christmas gifts for your friends and family. CBS Bahamas.
Hello?
Hey girl, what you saying? I just was calling to check up on you.
Hey girl, everything fine, but I just can't talk right now. I gotta go to the clinic.
The clinic? Everything okay with you?
Yeah, girl, everything fine with me. I just trying to get this little one ready because he has an appointment for his childhood vaccination.
Well, Logan's 6 years old. I haven't taken him for his last vaccine appointment since before the pandemic.
Did you know that the childhood vaccinations can protect these little ones from preventable diseases like polio, rubella, measles, and mumps? So these vaccinations for the little ones is the best we could do for them.
I'm gonna make that appointment for him because I need him to get up to date with all of his vaccines. Let me let you go, but call me back when you come back home.
Mommy, I need to go get my vaccines.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness, PAHO WHO, and the Canadian government.
First we plan, then we innovate, then we build. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, we are committed to quality, to safety, and to service. We know that the road you take is just as important as your final destination. At Bahamas Striping Group of Companies, it is our job to make sure the road and the ride are as smooth as possible. From striping roads to building them, we are the right choice, the trusted choice, the only choice to help you build your tomorrow.
Do you hear that? That's Junkanoo. And that means that the Boxing Day and New Year's Day Junkanoo parades are right around the corner. Don't get left behind. Make sure to book your ads in the live ZNS broadcast of the Junkanoo parades, the most professional coverage of our national art form. Call the ZNS sales office today at 502-3800. Ask for the special Junkanoo advertising package and be a part of Junkanoo on the ZNS TV network. It's
Time now for weather.
In our final look at weather, we now have that frontal system in the central Bahamas, and it will continue that slow trek towards the southeast, stalling and then backing up over the northwest Bahamas over the next couple of days. So that will keep some of the wet stuff with us for the greater part of the week. So there'll be pockets of light rain punctuated by some heavy thunderstorms, particularly around the Cat Island area right now as we speak, and much of that will be moving offshore during the course of tonight. Our forecast for tonight calls for cloudy and breezy conditions with a couple of showers, 73 degrees for your low temperature, and tomorrow mostly cloudy and windy, occasional rains and thunderstorms in the afternoon, high temperature around 79 degrees, and the extended weather forecast off and on showers and thunderstorms right into the weekend. Wouldn't be until but Monday of next week before we see any significant sunshine. Temperature-wise, though, we're going to keep you into the upper 70s, low 80s. That's daytime temperatures. Those nighttime temperatures very comfortable, particularly with the strong breeze. They're going to be in the upper 60s to low 70s. Vocational.
Well, thanks, Basil. And before we leave, the North Andros Community Development Association this past Saturday honored a number of seniors who over the years have made a significant impact on improving the lives of all those around them. The event, an extension of the annual North Andros Senior Citizen Luncheon. Organizer Pastor Vander Ramming admits there were challenges getting to this point, but that she's grateful to all who contributed to the community building event.
When I couldn't get donation in North Andros, I got donation out of Berry Islands, Bullocks Harbor. And so Mary went to the U.S. and she bought right down to candies for the table. And so I want to give those unselfish craft vendors led by Mary Knowles Neely of Bullocks Harbor a hand for contributing to this luncheon for the past 13 years.
Among the honorees, Med Leo Romer, Peter Russell, Althea Wallace, Benneth Knowles, Naomi Wims, Alexander Walks, Lucinda Colbrook, and Duke Miller. Among the guests, ZNX Executive Chairman Picehole Forbes and Member of Parliament for North Andros and the Berry Islands, Leonardo Lightbourne, who not only reflected but empowered the youth.
The honorees, you had a special treat today. And this is going to be my Christmas today. I spent it in North Andros at Huntley D. Christie Cafe Auditorium with the Reverend Dr. Washington, because Washington don't sing too much these days no more. So to get in here today and sing all these songs, I sang the song once at BFM that he sang half of the song, you're going to sit down, he said, man, not enough of that. So when I see him singing today, boy, I even start singing Spoiled Too with Washington today.
Ladies and gentlemen, this young girl is awesome. I don't think when I was this age I was this brave. I wouldn't talk but singing. How old are you?
9.
9 years old, wow. Andros got talent, eh? We gotta encourage these young people.
Well, that does it for the Bahamas tonight. Thank you for continuing to make ZNS your first choice for news and information. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. From all of us here at ZNS, thank you for watching and good night.
You're watching the ZNS Network, the people.